sports on the go. Fast takes, big plays, one show. TSP, let's roll.
All right, welcome to the TSP podcast. I'm Jackson Arrington.
I'm still Zach Rathbone.
This is episode 3, and I get the privilege to introduce one of my good friends, super athlete, insane football player, insane defensive player in basketball, and from what I hear, the greatest of all time in Catch the Chicken.
Also not a bad Madden player.
Also not a bad Madden player. Easton Brock is here with us today.
Welcome to the pod.
Welcome to the podcast.
Glad to be here.
He knows a lot about NFL, a little about NBA, and he's just fun to have. All right, let's jump into some shout-outs. My shout-out's going to go to Liberty Softball, state champions, and they have a dynasty now.
Yeah, I think you got to call it a dynasty.
It's a dynasty.
Runs year after year after year after year.
One of the girls, Bailey Taylor, I think is her name.
Yeah.
She was committed to Florida State, decommitted, and now is committed to Mississippi State,
Yeah.
who was in the finals for the World Series. So, obviously, some good players coming from there.
I'd love to see her as an Oklahoma Sooner one day.
Maybe.
Just
we'll
saying.
see. All right, shout out.
Shout out to Lubbock County judges making the national news. We'll get to them in just a minute, but how often are we talking about Lubbock judges in the news?
NCAA has lost all control. All right,
Completely.
shout out.
My shout out is the Barbers Hill softball team. I'm looking for them to go back to back next year.
I was
More
there.
state
He
champs.
called it. He called it. He called back-to-back state champions.
Before the first one.
Yeah, before the first one. So
Cool.
that's impressive. All right, let's jump. We've missed a lot. Western Conference Finals. The Thunder are gone.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord. Thank you, Wemby. 111, 103 in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, Spurs made better adjustments throughout the series. Spurs did a better job not fouling. You saw SGA falling down, looking for those typical contact fouls, not getting them. Wemby stayed more composed at the end of the series, and then the Game 7 story has to be the disappearance of Chet Holmgren.
Oh, I mean, 4 points.
4 points on only 2 shots. Only 2 shots. I will go in and take 2 shots.
Bryce Anderson would go in and take 2 shots.
I'm getting 0 points on mine, but I'll at least take more than 2 shots.
You know, yeah, there's a lot that we can. So now we're at finals.
Yeah.
Game 3 of the finals happened last night, and what a game that was. The Knicks do not die.
No, can't be killed. Who you got in this series?
After yesterday's game, I'm gonna have to go Knicks in 6.
Oh, Knicks in 6. See, that's a drastic change because before it, I was talking to him and he said Spurs in 5. So that's the maturity.
I think we
right
were
there.
all Team Spurs in
I
5.
did.
The Knicks came out of nowhere in the first
Yeah.
2, and I mean, but there's an iffy call towards the end of the game where
Sure.
Wemby
Sure.
did not get a call or got like a call back that should not have happened. Like he had a huge 3 that really iced the game, and they called it back, and I don't agree with that.
Also,
But-
unfortunate turnover into a missed mid-range from him in Game 2. Otherwise, we're talking about Spurs up 2-1.
Yeah.
I still go Spurs in this series.
I think Spurs go in 7. I think they take it to 7. They were down against OKC early in the series, and they fought back to get
Yeah.
in. I think they like playing from behind.
I think they've galvanized as a team, showing good moxie all the way across the board.
And I mean, I don't
And
know
they've
how
been-
often this happens, but I mean, the Knicks won 2 at Spurs Arena. Did the Spurs win 2 at MSG?
That's what it's looking like could happen. And the Spurs have been in the driver's seat in both of those games at some point.
Yeah.
So they've been competitive games. Jalen Brunson, man, he's just the face of New York now.
Wemby had 32 and 8 last night.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I think like there was a play where Stephon Castle came off a screen and just threw it 15 feet in the air, and Wemby just went up and grabbed it and laid it up. Like, why don't you do
Probably
that?
didn't even jump. Probably didn't even jump.
I have a hot take.
Yeah. Okay.
He's played great.
He played great. He played
Yeah.
great. I mean, I still think Spurs in 6. Okay, I think they're going to reverse sweep them. I think I got a reverse sweep.
Okay.
They're playing insane at MSG. I don't know if Wemby just likes to get booed or not, but
That team doesn't care.
they don't.
They play hard. They play all the way through. They make some of those young team mistakes, which I think is how they're down 0-2. Mitch Johnson, whatever Popovich is doing, they got
Yeah,
something in the water down there in San Antonio. I'm not betting against them.
All right, now let's get into what BC loves to talk about, NFL trades. Myles Garrett is no longer on the Browns, and as an Aggie fan who loves Myles Garrett, I cannot be happier.
Where
for
did
him.
Myles Garrett go to college?
Texas A&M,
Oh.
Gig'em Aggies.
I hadn't heard you say it for at least 12 hours. Okay.
I'm so happy he's off that losing team. They are in a rebuild, but they gave up pretty much, like they gave up a lot and got. Now I don't think Jared Verse is going to be Myles Garrett level,
Yeah.
but they didn't give up. They didn't get very much for what they
All right,
gave
let
up.
me be the adult in the room. The Cleveland Browns aren't going to win this year, so they collect some draft picks. They get a player who's a little more on their schedule, and Jared Verse, good player, great player. but they give away best player on defense in the game.
I mean, defense player of the year.
Yeah, DPOI. And he broke the sack record last year. Like, dude, he just hit 30. So I mean, he's still got some years to play. Does Aaron Donald come out of retirement?
That's what I was getting to next. I think he does. Honestly, I truly do.
That is going to be a fun.
He
team.
said if Michael Parsons came to the Rams, he would do it. And Myles Garrett is better than Micah right now at the moment.
So, Easton, who are your top 3 NFL defenses going into the season?
I think the Rams could pass him up, but I'm going to go Houston 1.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go Broncos, Rams.
Okay.
Top 3 defense.
Houston, I think, is going to have the number 1 defense again. They didn't lose anybody, and I think they've only just increased their depth of their defense in the offseason.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to have a really good defense. We just need to see if C.J. Stroud can do anything.
Yeah,
He
I
had a
want to
sophomore
see the
slump.
offense control the flow of the game a little more,
He
and
had a
that team
sophomore
becomes
slump.
real scary.
I mean, Tank Dell's coming back
Tank
this
Dell
year.
back? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think they're a scary team if C.J. Stroud can do
Yep.
anything. If they have the pass protection to let C.J. Stroud do something, but
another-
they're a scary team. The Rams are I don't even know if you call them a dark horse. I think they're probably now a favorite to win.
Gotta be.
But Easton, there's your lob. Who do you think is going to win the championship this year?
This is not biased, but the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Okay, and the question I got to ask every Cowboys fan every time it comes up, if we gave you the Cowboys or the field, who are you taking for the Super Bowl in 2027?
Cowboys.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys.
I mean,
That's
and
right.
as
Welcome Skip Bayless to the show.
Dak MVP season is coming up.
CD, George Pickens. Are they the greatest wide receiver duo in the NFL right now?
NFL history.
Oh, NFL.
NFL
NFL history.
Hit the brakes on that.
Ooh.
George Pickens, top 3 receiver.
You had-
CeeDee Lamb, top 3 receiver.
Hey,
Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne at the same time?
I'm going to lean into the stereotype. This is our year.
Oh,
This
my
is our
goodness.
year.
All right, let's
I'm
jump
sitting
into
at the
some.
children's table.
Oh my gosh! All right, who do you have winning?
I like the Rams overall
Okay.
right now. I still like the Eagles on a rebound. This version of the Patriots,
Patriots are
if Mike
dangerous.
Vrabel gets refocused,
Yeah.
that team was scarier than they were supposed to be right
They were, and they just got AJ Brown in a
Yeah,
trade,
I
so
do
they
think-
have another
yeah.
huge
And
weapon.
you talk about guys making a jump. Drake May has already made that jump.
Yeah.
We're waiting on from C.J. Stroud. Now we're wondering, is
I'm
Bryce
not
Young
sure.
going to pass C.J. Stroud?
I'm not
Drake
sure.
May looks good.
I'm not sure we've seen coming into that draft. They were like, this is a really bad quarterback draft, and Drake May he was an MVP candidate in his second year.
We don't know what we're doing
Bo
when it
Nix
comes
was
to the
same
NBA
year
draft.
too, huh?
Bo Nix was a great
Bo
quarterback.
Nix.
Yeah. All right, let's jump into some NCAA. Brendan Sorsby.
Here we go.
So for those of you who don't know, he was at Indiana and he
Yeah.
bet on and against his own team.
Correct.
Then he transferred to Cincinnati and did the same thing there, and then got a huge offer to go to Tech. I assume a lot of NIL in that.
Yeah.
And that's when the NCAA finally was like, all right, you're out of college football. And so he was out for a good timeout. He had a little timeout in the corner,
Little
and then
timeout.
the Lubbock judge was like, you know what? It's a law now. You can play. If I'm Big 12, I'm saying I'm not playing Texas Tech. That's ridiculous. That
So
should not be allowed.
let's break it down one step at a time. He made $90,000 worth of bets that we know about. He bet on his own team 40 different times.
Yeah,
Are we in agreement he has no business playing a college sport?
He should never
All right.
touch a college field again.
So then this idea that judges keep coming in and granting renewed eligibility with injunctions. We've got to fix this part of the problem too, right?
I mean,
It's not right.
if you're going to let him play, make him have a year off. He should not be coming back. He was supposed to go to rehab. Wasn't he? He was supposed
they put him
did he-
into
did he go
for
to
gambling
rehab?
addiction. And let me be clear, gambling addiction is a real thing. I don't want to minimize that
Yeah.
at all, but there are still consequences for it, and we have to trust the integrity of the game. So anyway, he's now at Texas Tech, getting paid a ton of NIL money. They threw their full weight behind it. Lubbock, which by the way, for anybody who's not aware, Texas Tech is in Lubbock.
Yeah.
That's where the judge came out and said, you can't stop him from playing, which means now we have the option potentially. Georgia's already said it. Nebraska's already said it. The Big Ten is meeting this week. The Big 12 is meeting to discuss boycotting playing
Yeah.
Texas Tech in all sports.
I mean, honestly, I don't. I would do that if I'm a coach.
What if they're already
maybe
on your
not
football
all
schedule
sports,
for this year?
Maybe not all sports.
Are you giving them a walkover forfeit to the national championship game? Because if they get to
Okay,
skip
not the
9
national
conference,
championship.
but if they skip 9 conference games,
Regular season game, I'll let them have it, but like that's ridiculous. You should not. I mean, the NCAA banned them, and then the
Yeah.
judge said you can't. Like, the NCAA has no control anymore.
I
Zero.
thought NIL is what would get us NCAA reform. This might be the one because gambling in sports is such a hot button. I think this is going to get some swift action somewhere.
Yeah, it's bad.
And I think we'll know something probably by the next time we film. We'll probably hear something.
We should. I mean, if I'm playing Texas Tech and I mean, we already talked about how easy their schedule was. Like,
Yeah.
Texas came out and said they have the easiest schedule. I mean,
Sarkisian threw him under the bus.
But then they threw the ball right back to Sarkisian. It was like,
Correct.
hey, we'll pay out a team for y'all to come play us. And
Yeah.
Sark was like, nah, we're good.
Yeah. I love that part of college football.
Yeah.
The back and forth, the banter. This ugly
Yeah.
black eye, no matter how you want to cut it.
Is college football starting to go in the wrong direction? Like we just moved
Oh.
up. We just moved up. What is it, 16 team playoff now?
Yeah. In the future, in the near cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, is it becoming like? Is it just? Are we ruining the game?
No longer the old college football.
Are you pro NIL? Are you in favor of NIL?
I feel like there should be certain boundaries.
I agree.
Okay.
But
I think I
I like
liked
it.
NIL better
I like
when
it.
it was under the rug. Like
Oh, get out of here.
I liked it better when it was
No.
like.
Johnny Manziel.
But you're an SEC homer. That's why you like it so much.
No, yeah, I mean I do because I mean we certainly have players that come to A&M, but like I liked it when I didn't know how much NIL they were making, and it was like, oh, we're coming to A&M for the tradition. We're like, yes, we love that.
I think the money's a little too high.
It is.
I think the ability to transfer is a little too easy. I think if we could rein some of that in, but maybe we're not under the NCAA
Okay,
umbrella.
we talked about this for about an hour in the car the other day. Let's run them through our proposal on. So we think you should get only 2 transfers.
2 transfers total.
2 transfers total.
Got to stay on campus for 1 year
Yeah.
at any school.
So really, you get 1 year. You're allowed to transfer. You get 1 year, and you're allowed to transfer again to play your senior year. So you really only get to play for 2 or 3 different teams. So like, I mean, that helps for players that want to go. I was a good recruit. I had a bad year. I go JUCO. I had a great year. I come back, and now I'm Trinidad Chambliss.
I like that. I like that a
Also,
lot.
you could convince me maybe 6 is the maximum number of years. I like 5. You get 5 years after high school graduation, and then your eligibility's up, no matter how
5
much.
total.
Yeah.
5. So like injury is a year.
Correct.
Like it's only 5 total, and so that makes it hard for players that are constantly ACL, MCL.
Correct.
Like
So maybe it
but-
looks like 6, but
yeah,
I like that.
but that's total. But I mean, you know, we fixed the game of college football. There we go.
I expect the NCAA head to be calling us any day.
Yeah,
Any day.
yeah. All right, let's hit some closing thoughts. We didn't talk about NHL that much, but we'll hit it. Vegas is up 2-1. I know someone who's rooting for the Canes, so I'm happy that Vegas is up 2-1 so I can give them a hard time. Have y'all kept up with NHL? They play tonight, so Game 4 is tonight.
They do. Vegas has been scary good, running on a crazy heater.
Yeah.
The Hurricanes, though, looked like a better team most of the year.
Okay, did you see the Vegas got up to a 4-0 lead and almost blew it in the finals? In the final, like
Yeah.
they caught up and then they won in overtime.
Correct.
So it was a 5-4 game after being up 4-0. That's insane.
Also, depending on your stance on what's been going on in Portland with the Trailblazers and how that team has been run, same owner for the Portland Trailblazers as the Carolina Hurricanes. So all these cuts, all these players not traveling, all these cost-saving measures, the guy knows how to run a team. We'll see if it translates to the NBA in the future.
Okay, and then let's hit the final closing thought. Men's baseball, I'll let you get your Oklahoma Sooner in.
We're still in. We're still in.
Do you think y'all have
I
a
like
chance
it.
to win?
I like
Hey,
it.
as long as you're alive.
I like
As long as you're alive. 9 innings in college baseball could be 30, 40
Wait, hold
runs.
on.
Anything could happen.
I'm checking y'all's record. Y'all lost to A&M this year in a series, huh?
Regular season?
Okay.
Regular season.
Okay. Georgia's winning. They have the most dominant offense.
Yeah.
Auburn also has a chance. They have the best pitching staff in college baseball right now. But I think Georgia's going to win. Do you have any?
I think it's between Georgia and Oklahoma, honestly. I mean, the scores, the ending scores have been looking outrageous.
Yeah.
They've been looking like
Yeah.
7-2 leads become 11-8 losses real quick
Georgia's
in
putting up
college.
insane
It's been
runs.
crazy.
We've had a couple Cinderellas.
We have. St. Mary's,
St.
huge win.
Mary's. And then we had UC Davis, and
Yep.
we had Troy, and we had USC. And that USC game, I watched that final game against North Carolina. North Carolina
Yeah.
walk-off double. USC has to be kicking themselves. They were up 2 going into the 8th. They were up 1 going into the 9th, and they gave up 2 runs to lose. And that's just hard. But
I think I'm on
I
Team
got Georgia.
I think I'm with you on Georgia. I would have gone Arkansas if you'd asked me this a month ago.
Okay.
Arkansas going home looked shocking to me. Love the way that team played.
Yeah. All right. TSP, checking out.
There it is.
TSP Sports on the go. Fast takes, big plays, one show.